Hi everybody, welcome to Mindful Message number 2. I felt a raindrop on my leg. It is coming. It's gonna rain on me. Alright, so this one isn't gonna be everyone's cup of tea. And I know 'tis the season. And I'm feeling you couples out there who need me. So this one is how to get pregnant. And the second half is how to reconnect with each other once the baby comes out and you got that clean bill of health and you guys can do it again. How to make that, cool and not weird or whatever. Let's get into it. Let's first talk about how to get knocked up. First of all, I'm not giving you these tips and trips. Oh my God. Tips and tricks to trap a man out here. Okay? So don't be using this material to get yourself stuck to a man who don't want you in the first place. You're going to regret it. If you have to trap a man with a baby, you let that man go, motherfuckers. You don't need that mess. You don't need that mess in your life. And the baby don't need to come in that mess either. Ladies, the ones that I have to say that for. Disclaimer. No gold digging shit here, okay? It's a real badge. I'm telling this for the married ladies or the long-term relationship ladies who have a partner and you're both down and you want to make love babies. I want to help you make love babies. It sounds like culty. I'm sorry. It doesn't help that I have a weird lace bow in my hair. Total culty stuff. I did not realize I look like a Mormon today. Oh my God. Anyway, full moon energy. First of all, we just had a full moon, okay? Let me talk about Native Americans and any kind of history. They always did. Especially ancient Egypt. If you go back and you study it, full moon was a lot of times that mating rituals were done for pharaohs, for lords, property owners, anyone. They always felt, because the moon was full, it represented the Empress energy, a pregnant belly. It's visibly a full moon, which is abundant for blessings. People use full moons for everything. I make moon water. I have helped my friends get pregnant with full moon tips and tricks. First of all, you gotta believe it for it to work. You can't be oh, it's hogwash shit. And first of all, I'm basically talking to the woman because your womb is the one that's gonna be, most beneficial of moon energy. I don't dip and dawdle into magic anymore, but in a lot of my past lives, I did use magic. 1, for myself to get pregnant. 2, for others, because back then a woman was only worth anything if they could produce. So, I would be saving women from being damaged goods to society because they couldn't produce. Yeah, I never agreed with that either. I'm glad we're not in that era anymore. Anyway, so full moon, you can look up any ancient Egyptian rituals, Native American rituals. I even found shit back in early Christianity and Freemasons even. They have this whole they're all sex cults in some way, okay? And they all use full moons, the energy of it, to manifest a bountiful womb. Going outside and doing it under the full moon in nature will get you preggers. But you have to believe, and you have to of course, it has to be the right time for you to conceive. And there's more than one full moon in a year, and I bet you one of them will sync up at some point with your ovulation schedule. Full moon in water as well, preferably a spring or a hot spring or river. I wouldn't suggest the ocean or a big giant lake. Flowing, abundantness, fast moving. Teas, they have pregnancy teas. They have pregnancy prenatal gummies. If you take prenatal gummies before you are, it makes you more fertile. So take them a month before trying and all the way through until you are. And it's only going to help your fetus anyway. It's not like it's going to damage you. Taking women's one-a-day vitamins and men's one-a-day vitamins, if both of your vitamins, B12, are all sufficient and up to par, you should be good to go if neither of you have any complicated issues. However, holistically has been proven that if you get all of your levels balanced, including men with testosterone and their vitamins, their sperm count can go up. Stress plays a lot in not being able to get pregnant. So the more stressful you are, the least likely you are to conceive. Keep that in mind. Think about all the people that go out there on a wild ass night having a good time and they get drunk and get knocked up with a stranger, not that they're meaning to. It's like a one night stand that with a oops, because they were having the time of their life and they weren't thinking about it and they were free and just like flapping in the breeze, you know. If you're thinking the whole time while you're doing that, you know, your business, I hope this works. If you're solely focusing on that and you're not in the moment and you're not connecting with your partner, that's a blockage. Stress does a lot of shit, including making your hair fall out. So bet your ass and make you be sterile until you calm the F down. Also, not having enough estrogen can block blood types. I'm O negative. If you are trying to get pregnant, please talk to your doctor. If you are O negative or O positive, no, AB positive, any AB and O negative. O positive, you're fine. You're the most common blood type. But make sure you talk to your doctor, because I need a shot. Because naturally, if my body doesn't have the same blood type, it attacks the fetus like a virus and kills it. It really does pay to know your blood type and talk to your doctor and set that up before you start trying, so that you don't get pregnant and then lose one because you didn't know the difference. Always talk to your fertility doctor or your OBGYN. If you are trying to conceive, you should let them know. They are great at helping you track when is best. Use them as an asset, but they can tell you a lot about the blood type and your body and any complications that you need to worry about. Opening up that conversation. They can also give you a lot of foods. If you Google foods and drinks out there, eating green and holistically can also increase sperm count and fertility. First of all, doing it with your hips raised, elevated hips, is your friend when you're trying to make babies. I think holistically, the more passion, the more animalistic you become with each other, so go then. Think about, like I said, all of those crazy drunken nights. It's because people just got down. You're as a human, you're an animal. You tap in. Animals have mating seasons. Tap into that energy. I mean, you know, I'm not crazy about that either. But if I was gonna make a love baby, I would try it. What do you have to lose? It's not like you're gonna tell anyone. Positive compliments and encouragement when you're fighting with each other about not conceiving all the time. Not good, not good. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on how to connect after. Stay tuned for that. But there's fertility beads and all kinds of fertility statues from all different cultures. You can look into that. Stop obsessing about making a baby, like I said. Stop stressing and stop obsessing. Don't make it a science project. Try new positions. Go crazy. Role play. Get into it. Laugh. Laughing releases endorphins and happiness, and that's positive for conception. Prayer and positive affirmations every day. I can conceive. I will conceive. Everything's working out in my favor. You got this. You go forth and have lots of booty. and make those love babies. I hope you make love babies tonight.